Can you hear me now? Bye. What's going on, guys? This is so weird. I've always talked to myself in my helmet before, but never on camera. So I finally got the adapter yesterday for the GoPro. Not exactly how I wanted to have it set up, but it works for the meantime, just so I can start getting videos out to you guys. Also, I apologize if there's excessive wind, like I think there's going to be, and that's just because I don't have one of those furry things that go around the microphone. So, I'm on my way to work right now, and we got some errands to do afterwards. So I've got a whole lot of catching up to do with questions from past videos. Just cops are out today. One thing I wanted to talk about before I start catching up on questions was yesterday I watched Jake the Garden Snake's video on why leader bikes are useless, and I gotta say the man's got a lot of points. I use my bike for commuting. That wasn't, you know, I mean, that's the main reason why I have a motorcycle. I didn't buy this bike specifically this bike just because I had to commute. I understand now. I didn't think about it when I was buying it. I was excited about getting a leader bike, but I understand now that this bike doesn't get anywhere near the same gas mileage as my Suzuki did. The Suzuki would get upwards of 70 miles to the gallon, whereas this gets like maybe 35. And it's also got a smaller tank, about half gallon smaller tank than the Suzuki. Yeah, the big difference that I've noticed, besides the power, is the throttle response. And just because, you know, on the Suzuki, and it's partially has to do with because the Suzuki was carbureted, this is fuel injected, so it's going to be a lot sharper. But the Suzuki, you could, you know, basically floor it, which doesn't really work on a bike, but as a concept, you could floor it. And I mean, it would speed up, but it's not like, you know, maybe I should just show you what flooring it does on this bike. Although, I really don't want to get pulled over. Alright, here's some semi-flooring it. That's kind of what... Alright, now slow back down again. That's basically, I mean, just the power and torque on this bike is insane. Like, just insane. And another thing he was saying was the, you know, based on the throttle responses, you have such a fine line, like, you know, going around corners, especially if you're pushing it. You have such a fine line between upright and crashed. And it's true. When I made my last video going through the little canyon road, I could tell, you know, going around the corners sure if you could actually hear it. I can't remember myself, but you would hear the bike, you know, accelerate, decelerate, accelerate, decelerate, accelerate, decelerate, all throughout the corner. While I understand that's not exactly the best thing to do, I'm still getting used to the throttle, so fuck, it's so cold. You know, I'm still not exactly used to lane splitting on this bike, and now I got that goddamn sun in my eyes. There's a lot of things you guys need to look out for when you're lane splitting. Here, some of the things that I look at are, you know, people looking in their mirrors, signal lights, car movement. Those are the main three ones. Just because I'm assuming that when people change lanes, they're at least going to look into their mirror, if not look over their shoulder. It's the last thing I want to do. Through the lanes there, and someone pulls out in front of me. Remember, one of the questions that someone asked me was what an apex was. Just as a brief description, an apex is the ideal imaginary line that you want to take around a corner. So it's a left turn, you want to start on the right side of the lane, move into the center part of the turn, if that makes sense. Not the center part, the other side of the turn, and then move its way back out. So I've actually got a turn coming out here, and I'll try to show you my best. So I start out here, first slow down for the turn so you don't end up killing yourself. Start on the outside, turn comes, you start making your way to the inside. This is what I'm talking about, the throttle, by the way. And then exit towards the outside. I'm no racer, so don't expect it to get much better than that. Today's just going to be a total random pile of shit that I threw together just because I didn't actually look over what I wanted to talk about. The one thing that I remembered on a completely different topic are those pranksters that go out into the hood or the ghetto or whatever you want to call it, and they do some stupid ass shit. I just don't understand how someone could be needing views that bad that they're actually going to legitimately put their life in danger. I would much rather just ride to work and school and get 8 views on my videos rather than go out and ask someone if they want to get a shot or if they have a problem and expect them to be completely okay with it, and one day I would just die. At least this way, well, I guess I still could die, but it wouldn't be because I'm a fucking idiot. You can see something in my shadow blocking, and then I don't see anything on me. That's somewhat concerning. I don't know. Oh, you know what that is? That's my pants. Wait for it. Right there. There. See? That's my pants. God damn it. Don't turn yellow. Yeah, thank you. My mic fell out. I don't know when that happened.